So Brad Pippinger from Miami University. Are you, what's your year?
Fifth year.
Fifth year. Okay, so he's ready to embark on a new territory. But his teacher is Michelle Gingras at Miami of Ohio.
Yes.
Okay, good. So what movement do you want to play? He's going to play Muchinsky, the fourth?
Yeah,
Okay.
I just thought.
Okay. So all of it? You have all
We
of it?
don't have to do all of
Okay.
it, but maybe I could just play the cadenza.
Yes, I think that would be really good.
Okay.
You could start a little bit.
Okay.
You want to start maybe
Sure.
to here, and then where's your cadenza?
Oh,
Over
the-
here.
oh, the, yeah.
You mean this cadenza?
Yeah, or yeah, I could play the beginning.
Which one did you want to play?
I can play the beginning.
Is that,
The
was
first
that the one you were playing?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. Okay, bravo, very nice job. Yes, this is very nice. Okay. We have our buffet, folks. We have to, they're leaving. Okay, Brad. Well, you know what I really like? You have a very nice sense of the music. I can tell. I bet you've played this before with piano?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I see you really like it. Like, it comes across to me right away. This is somebody I'm interested in listening to. You have a very compelling sense of the phrasing and stuff. Now, again, this is similar to what we were talking to Ryan about, because it's unaccompanied. You're all by yourself up until this point. So what can happen is we can get tired. We forget that we need to breathe, right?
Yeah.
And so that's what really happened here. It's not, again, I don't believe it's a technical problem, because I'm sure you've practiced that many times.
Yeah.
But it's so often, I bet if I asked you to play this right now, you could play it, right?
Hopefully. Maybe.
No, I know you could. I'm not gonna put you on the spot and make you do it. But what I'm getting to is, he has this last if he would play it. In fact, try that. Just the way you would be practicing in the practice room. Just play that to the yeah.
Okay.
Right, okay, so this time it worked, right? Much better, okay? Because a lot of times when you're in the practice room, that's where you start practicing it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's wired in his memory, in his muscle memory. Oh yeah, I know this passage, I've played this a million times, right? But when you have to play it out of context, when you have to play this whole thing, I mean, how many times in your practice room have you really started here and gone all the way to here? Not many, and that's not unusual. I mean, but because so many players, we're always in a hurry. We say, I gotta learn this piece, I've gotta, these first 4 bars, right?
Yeah.
These first 4 lines are really easy. I'm just gonna practice this one lick every day. So he's got it. It's in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
But we always often forget, let's play it in context. And because you need to know physically how you're gonna be feeling when you get to that part, right?
Yeah,
and so we wanna make sure that we're letting out wind and we're making a really nice sound. And that we really have, and in the underpinnings of this entire slow part, we still have to have rhythm, right? And that will also help you to move forward. So now, what I'd like to see, can we? You have to be you have to have a lot of characters.
Okay.
What would you characterize this as? Like, can you give me some kind of adjective? How do you
Mysterious.
want mysterious? That's perfect. That's what I was thinking too. It's very mysterioso. So you want to send that out. This is very mysterious. And then here it's like another voice. So send that out to us. And so I want you to be more articulate about your musical ideas. You have them, but I want it to be so obvious to the audience.
Okay.
Okay?
Just start from the beginning.
Yeah, from the beginning. You're doing very well.
Okay.
Very nice. Okay, that doesn't feel mysterious. That feels like he's thinking, oh, we got 10 more minutes left of the masterclass, I better get this going. Right? Remember, so even your whole body language, if I'm going to play something mysterious, I'm not going to be moving too much. I'm going to be very still. They were like really talking a lot, but I waited till they were all quiet because I waited till they were ready to hear me. Okay, don't see me. Don't play.
Okay.
Just beautiful sound.
Okay.
See, because already we're sitting up the energy. Notice that's really still. Okay. Okay, that wasn't that really beautiful? Yeah. Yeah, so now, wasn't that, he really telegraphed his ideas to the audience, okay? Now, one thing about this, what we can tend to do, we have to watch out. The phrasing was really beautiful now, but we have to watch. Sometimes you have a tendency to try to make music with your shoulder. I'd rather you make it with the clarinet, okay? It's always a better way to go, okay? So, but you're kind of doing on some of these because it's a long line. So I hear what I call egging the phrase. So, you know, especially when we're changing partials. So, now that's an exaggeration, but. sure that right now I was working much harder here than I was here. This is set, and I'm just really, you know, always like the production's forward. And also we want to watch out, so we can really blow the end of a phrase even if we have really good wind, but our fingers are not legato. So you could go make a beautiful phrase, beautiful sound. Right?
Yeah.
And everybody's like, what? That wasn't very musical. But so we want to really think about our legato in the fingers. And so if we have this indicates to me that you're thinking more along the lines of separate notes. I want you to think more of the whole phrase. So I agree, no breath there.
Yeah.
Why don't you just start from there?
Okay.
And always your phrase endings. We're always talking. We're always teaching. I know in my teaching too. We're always talking about how do you make a text. But remember, your phrase endings are equally as important.
Okay.
They have to be in tune too.
Okay.
Right? Good. Now I don't want you to move anything here.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. And how are we going to make that legato? So you actually have to add time in your fingers.
Okay.
One and down, one and down. So it's your inner pulse, the interior of the beat, that will let us know where you need to be.
Okay.
Conduct yourself with your fingers a little.
Okay.
So because if you go da da, it's going to be early.
Yeah.
So you actually have to add time in your fingers with legato.
Okay.
And then this one. That's a hard one because you're using
Yeah,
both fingers, right?
yeah, I
First of
guess
all,
I could just use one.
no, I would use both, and I wouldn't even use right because it's gonna bump too.
Yeah.
That way you have the control of these three. One and down. Just try to go down and down, up and soft, A and E. We have to be aware of where we're touching with our fingers because you're kind of over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not closing the pad.
Okay.
So if I'm over here, I'm going to bump. And you have to really keep your sound moving through the inside of the beat.
Okay.
Not. That's an exaggeration.
Okay.
Okay? So it's all about, think about moving it slightly over. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh. That's it. Oh, that's really good. Now piano. Yes, very good. Now do it. Finish the phrase. So we don't want to go. So make sure it's on because that is that's a eighth note.
Oh, yeah.
So you don't want to clip.
Okay.
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 Now you should really scare them out there.
Okay.
Finish that.
Okay.
phrase? It was beautiful, right?
Okay, great.
Thank you. Thanks, Brad.